Okay? So I'm just gonna be talking about, like, how people don't notice weird shit about other people, and it pisses me off because this actually makes me mad. People genuinely do not notice how they act at all within the slightest. And as somebody who kind of like sits back and observes most of the time, not most of the time, I just lied. Sometimes, because I'm a talker, I never shut the fuck up. I literally will sit and I will watch people completely switch their tone within a conversation, like mid-sentence, and then they'll like act shocked when I pick up on it or something like that. And it's literally like you just changed personalities within the span of literally 2.5 fucking seconds. How does your dumbass not expect me to pick up on that? And somebody will be aggressive for like passive aggressive for like 12 straight minutes, and then you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And they'll be like, what? I'm fine. No, you're not. You are putting on a performance for other people, and it's a bad one, and I'm picking up on it, and you're really pissing me off. And people will say one thing, but their face says another thing, and their body language says a whole completely other boat. And I feel like I'm kind of crazy for noticing the inconsistency. Because what do you mean you're telling me that looks really good on me? And they're going like this. You're like, no, that looks really good, Aiden. Do you think I'm dumb? Genuinely. And I feel like people love to say, like, you're reading into it too much. And I feel like other people are not reading into it enough. Like, people will act so weird and off and then expect you to pretend like they didn't do that. They'll, like, give you short answers, like, avoid eye contact, and they'll, like, laugh in that tight, fake way. And then they'll go, why are you being weird? Why are you being awkward? I wasn't being awkward. I was just giving back that energy you gave me. And people will do something objectively strange and then gaslight you for seeing it. Like, somebody will walk into a room and they will, like, completely, like, change the vibe of the room just with the way they looked and, like, their icky, gross, stinky energy. And then will continue going about their day like nothing happened, and everyone just, like, goes along with it. Like, why are we pretending that didn't happen? Like, people will interrupt you, people will talk over you, ignore what you just said, but the second I hesitate or go quiet, like, suddenly I'm the problem. Like, people were like, why are you being so quiet, Aiden? Because none of you fucking bitches are listening when I'm speaking. People will ask questions they don't want the answers to. They'll be like, be honest, and mean, don't be too mean, don't really be honest. And they'll be like, no, it's fine, it's really fine. And then their bitch asses will be like, I will remember this forever. I'm gonna hold a grudge forever. Like, how am I supposed to navigate that without noticing details? Like, that is impossible. And I also notice when people treat other people differently. Like, I notice when somebody's nice, but they're not kind. Like, it doesn't reach their eyes all the way. And I'll notice when somebody's joking, but, like, at the same time not joking. And I'm kind of, like, tired of being told that, like, that makes me weird. It's kind of like people noticing, like, a character flaw, but in real life, like, being aware is rude, but it's not. What is actually rude is expecting everyone else to adapt to the unspoken rules and then acting offended when somebody doesn't magically know them. People heavily rely on social autopilot. They don't think about what they say. They don't think about how it will come off. They just react and expect everyone else to adjust. And when somebody like me actually pays attention, suddenly I'm too much for the conversation. Like, I don't want to notice you being a genuine cunt, but I am. I would love to float through your dumb conversations with your missing subtext, with your missing tone shifts, with your micro expressions, but no, I sit there and I notice that you're being a flaming hot cunt. And people will forget the things that they say. I don't forget that. And people will forget how they acted. I don't. And people will forget moments instantly and then act shocked that I remember them and when they treated me like a fucking cunt. Yeah, that's fucking weird. You're weird for that. And they don't notice how dismissive they sound. They also don't notice when they contradict themselves. They don't notice when they make a situation uncomfortable, and then they will blame the wrong person for making the situation uncomfortable. That part right there is what actually, like, sends me into this fucking fuming anger, because people will be cunty, conniving, evil little bitches quietly, and then act confused when somebody finally reacts to what the fuck they're saying. Like, you don't get to poke, undermine, exclude, or talk sideways and then clutch your pearls when someone's energy shifts. People love being passive-aggressive because it gives them deniability. They get to be fucking cunts and means without being held accountable. They'll say slick shit. They'll say backhanded compliments like your body. Wait, Greek. The Greeks would have gone to war for your body. They'll do like little jabs disguised as jokes, and they say it in a tone that's technically polite, but it's hostile at the same time. And then like when you call it out, like you're a cunt. Because, let's be honest, the people who do this know exactly what they're doing. They're not clueless. They're being calculated to the most even connival little snarky bitches. They will talk so nice to your face and then completely switch up the second you're not there. They will act so supportive to you in public and then subtly undermine you in private. They will literally smile while planting seeds. And two-faced behavior like that genuinely drives me insane. Either say it with your fucking chest or don't say it at all. Don't sit there acting friendly while you're clearly being a fucking cunt to someone. Don't pretend you're joking. Don't play innocent when you have been stirring the fucking pot the whole time. And it's kind of wild how good people are at it. Some people are genuinely talented at being fake. They know how to stay just enough polite, just vague enough, just sweet enough, that if somebody calls them out or says, this person is fucking weird, you guys need to get it, and people will go, what are you talking about? Like, that is the sweetest person to ever live. And everybody sides with the person who is, quote unquote, a nice person. Because society doesn't really, like, reward honesty. It, like, rewards somebody who keeps their composure. And you could be wrong as fuck as long as you say it nicely. You can be a manipulating, conniving little cunt ball as long as you don't raise your voice. And if you're the person who notices the behavior or reacts to it or doesn't play along, you're the problem. And people act like harm only counts if it's loud. Like, quiet damage is the worst kind. It makes you doubt yourself and makes you second guess your instincts, and it makes you feel crazy for noticing patterns that are very much there. And people, when you call them out on this, they will completely fucking rewrite reality. They'll act weird for weeks. They'll be short, cold, dismissive. And then the second you finally, like, step back a little bit, they'll be like, why are you acting different? Because you fucking were, you weird ass cunt. You are weird. You are weird. And people will treat you like shit subtly and then miss the old version of you when you tolerated it. They don't miss you. They miss being fucking able to be a cunt without you saying anything about it. They miss when you didn't notice it. They miss when you stayed quiet. And they missed when you made yourself... I'm getting worked up. They missed you when you made yourself smaller to keep things peaceful. And the moment you stopped doing that, you're difficult. And I'm tired of how normalized two-faced behavior is. I'm tired of how being fake is considered a social skill. And I'm tired of calling things out what they are seem as aggressive or you're just a fucking cunt ball. Some people are just mean. They're jealous, they're insecure, and they're bored and they want power over you. And sometimes they just enjoy making people uncomfortable as long as they don't get blamed for it. And I notice that. I notice who switches up depending on who's around. I notice who treats people below them differently. I notice who only listens when it benefits them. And I notice people who play dumb when confronted. Because awareness is not the problem. You being a fucking two-faced cunt, dishonest bitch is. People who act like saints while being a snake is the problem. So, yeah. When people act fucking weird, fake, or hostile, or two-faced, and then blame it on the wrong person for the fallout, that is not a misunderstanding. That's you being a fucking coward. Yeah. Anyway. If this hit you in the wrong fucking way, it's probably because you're the evil, conniving little cunt. And if you're sitting behind that screen and you're watching, you're like, oh, yeah, I agree. Then you're, I don't know, a good person. You're kind of that girl. Okay. I am done before I say something that I hashtag pop off on. So... yeah, I'm going to be done with this little rant. It absolutely, just drives me up a wall. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.